Here's why you struggle when you make mistakes. Wealthy people and successful people have an ability to make mistakes and move on quickly. Unsuccessful people and people playing the poverty game, they treat their mistakes like it's the end game. I've made a mistake, I've failed, therefore I'm a failure. They also say, I'm never doing that again, I'm never trying that again. Unsuccessful people want perfect. If I make 3 decisions, I get 3 decisions right. 3 from 3. That's not how it works. Here's the T, guys, here's the T. Your perfection is masking your insecurities. You see, successful people understand they are going to make mistakes, but here's what they do. They're gonna get it wrong, they're gonna get mistakes, they're gonna fail. But successful people understand that making mistakes is part of the process. They use their making of mistakes to collect data. They make it part of the process. They make adjustments based on the mistakes that they've made. And they use their mistakes to fuel future success. My philosophy has always been, how do I execute at speed, make as many decisions as possible, and make as many mistakes and get them out of the way as quickly as possible. Why? Because my goal is to get better, and I want to move on, and I want to keep moving on. So how does this show up when people play the property game? Well, first of all, especially first homeowners make a massive mistake. They think this property is going to be the only property that they ever buy in their lives. Second is people freeze and they freak out. Number 3 is they delay and avoid decision making. Oh, Massey, you know, we'll probably just revisit this next year. We'll just have another look. We want to do this. We've got these other things going on. They delay their decision making and they even completely avoid having to make a decision. So here's what you need to understand, guys. You're going to own and buy multiple properties throughout your lifetime. You're going to buy a house and you're going to move for any number of reasons. You might get a new job. The kids might go to different schools. There might be 100 reasons why you need to move. Just like you've lived in multiple rental properties, you're going to own multiple properties. 5, 10, 15, 20 properties in your lifetime. Now, why is that a good thing? Because it will enable you to get in the reps around decision making when it comes to property. You're going to build a portfolio. You're going to get better and better at making decisions around property. The more you do it, the better you'll get. Yes, I guarantee you, you are going to make decisions that lead to mistakes along the way. So what do? It's not about removing mistakes from out of our lives. You can't do that, right? So what do? You've made a mistake. Here's the 3 things you need to do. Number 1, move on. I have seen people make mistakes and dwell on those mistakes for 1, 3, 5, even 10 years, guys. They stay still and they cannot move on because they made that mistake. And they live in it and they dwell on it. Number 2, you move on, but you move on without a loss of enthusiasm. Be energetic, man. Bring some energy to your action. Be enthusiastic. Yeah, I screwed up here, but you know what? Here's what I've learned. Now here's what we're doing. Because of that, we now understand that we can do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Enthusiasm. And the last one is you have to learn. Yes, you want to move on from the mistake, but as you move on, grab the data, guys. Learn from your mistakes. Understand, oh, so that's why that happened. So I'm never going to do that again. And if you do that, I'll see you at the top of the mountain. Much love, fun. Peace out.